Hi, Joshua. Hi, Robert. Joshua and Robert. Hi, it's Doug Jones. Yeah, the tall, skinny, goofy actor guy from all those movies and TV shows, often covered in rubber bits playing monsters and creatures. But today, you guys have to see me like this with my real face and my tousled about hair. So it's your own fault because it looks like this is to Joshua and Robert from Joshua and Robert. So you know what you're getting yourself into. And I want to thank you for that. Yeah. This is a fun one. I do cameos all the time for people who are getting it for someone else, their birthday, anniversary, graduation, whatever. I love it when someone says, you know what, I want a video for me or us, in your case, and that I have been chosen to make that video just for you. That's kind of special. This is what I call self-care, right? It's like, you know what, yeah, I want a video and I want it from so-and-so. I'm going to just get that. So I applaud you for that, for the self-care that you're doing. And I also want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being big fans of mine, as you said. I don't feel like I deserve that. I never expect anybody should even know who I am, let alone be a fan of mine. I'm yawning because it's really late at night. It's 2:45 in the morning. And the airport car comes to get me at 5:30 this morning. And I have not been to bed yet. I know, it's what I do. So I'm heading off to a convention in Galveston, Texas. Not a convention. It's a comic book store signing. And it's going to be with some of my co-stars from Hocus Pocus 1 and 2. Yeah. Larry Bagby and Tobias Jelinek were the two bad boys. They were Ernie and Jay, the bullies in the movie. They've all grown up now, and they're two of the sweetest guys you'll ever want to meet. They're going to be there. And also the three younger Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus 2 are going to be there. They're still kids because it hasn't been that long. The movie came out last year, right? What a fun ride that has been. And what a fun time. Going to get to do things like this event we're going to be doing this weekend. Yes, this is the 30th anniversary of Hocus Pocus 1 and the first anniversary of Hocus Pocus 2 this year. So thank you for keeping Hocus Pocus alive for these 30 years. More popular now than it has ever been in the history of the movie, which is unusual because usually movies come out big at the box office and kind of taper off, maybe have a home video, spike and then taper off again. The Hocus Pocus has done the opposite. It opened small in theaters. Home video was not what it is today, so kind of did for a little while. And then with TV airings and just a snowball effect of like generations teaching other generations to love this movie. It's kind of like The Wizard of Oz was for me when I was a kid. My parents had turned it up when it came on TV every year. It was a sit-down event. Pop the corn, get the drinks out, and we're going to have a family sit-down movie time. And Hocus Pocus has been that. And in this modern day and age of streaming and, click, and so much content and so much distraction, to have a movie that still inspires that kind of togetherness is wow. And to be in that movie is so gorgeous. And now the sequel. So yeah, thank you. If it wasn't for you loving this movie and keeping it alive for all these years, we wouldn't have been able to make a part 2. And part 2 was like, I think when it came out, the week it came out, it was the #1 streaming movie of all time in its first week. With billions of minutes watched. So that is all you guys. My favorite line or scene as Billy Butcherson in the first film or its sequel. Well, I think my favorite line in the first, I didn't have many lines in the first movie. I stumbled around and grunted a lot because my mouth was sewn shut. When I finally cut my mouth open, the original script had written for me was to say, "Bitch." That's all. And I was like, it's a Disney kids film. There's got to be more satisfaction than just calling, Winifred a bad name. And the kids, that's a bad name. So I thought, I want to be more Disney friendly, more family friendly. So I pitched the idea of, can I do this little 300 years built up of pent up anger at Winifred? So that's where that line came from. We wrote it on the spot, and so I came up with, wench, trollop, you buck-toothed, mop-riding, firefly from hell. I've waited centuries to say that. So I know that felt it's very sweet to know that became such a quotable moment in the movie. The movie is so full of quotes anyway, quotable moments. So for that to be one of them was a real treat for me, because I wrote that on the spot, and I felt really good, satisfied about that. And in Hocus Pocus 2, the sequel, I know, pal. Well, the first thing that came to mind, and I'm not sure if it's a favorite or not, but the first thing that came to mind was how fun it was to do a callback to Good Zombie, when Sam Richardson's character is, throwing a shovel into the ground and hits wood, hits a coffin, and I come bursting up out of the grave a second time. Look back at my stone and think, oh, yep, still here, still dead. Oh my gosh, who woke me up this time? When Sam was like, and ran away, I said, what did I say? Stop, I'm a good zombie. I'm not even chasing thee. It was nice because we could explore with more dialogue in the second movie. We could explore more of that Old English, and that he probably came from England and had not settled in Salem for that long, not long enough to have lost his accent. That was kind of a fun little backstory for Billy, I thought. Anyway, great fun. So I have been talking forever. We're going on 7 minutes here, so I want to hope and pray, Joshua and Robert, that your hopes and dreams will come true and be realized in the coming years ahead. And I hope and pray that success will continue to find you on all levels: personal, professional, relational, health, hobbies, whatever you put your mind and heart and hands to. I pray that success be yours. And oh my gosh, love. I hope and pray that love keeps finding you in all of its forms, and you're getting some massive love today. Did you feel that? I know, from little old me, and also from the two of you. You created the love here. So thank you for letting me be a part of that love, and you're getting a whole bunch back. All right, bye. Happy day. Love.